Okay, this is day 13 slash week 1 demo recap of my trading journey. This week so yesterday, if we cover yesterday first, it was kind of weird because I sort of figured out what futures were. I had no idea until yesterday, and I still don't really exactly understand them, but I tried trading them with my strategy, and I made $2,000 off one contract, I think it's called. And let's go over that trade first, actually. So by the way, so for the week, I'm up $3,400 across futures and SPY. I don't even think I made a losing trade today or this week. I didn't trade on Thursday. Yesterday I took one trade on ES mini and then one trade on SPY, and then Wednesday I took a trade on SPY. Tuesday I think I took a trade on SPY, and then Monday I think I took a trade on Monday I only made 59. Tuesday it was like 500. Wednesday was like 500, and then Thursday nothing. Yesterday we'll get into the SPY, but I only made 100 because I kind of forced the trade, if I'm being honest. But I still made 100. But anyway, this was so I was waiting for price to reverse after this move down, and which we end up getting. But so we end up getting that liquidity sweep, and then finally a break of structure right here. Okay, so after that break of structure, I'm always like scared of missing out. I always have the fear of missing out. Like, I was looking for an entry, so we had this fair value up here. It never got retraced into. And then on the 1 minute though, we had this fair value gap, didn't get retraced into. We had this fair value gap, which eventually did get broken even, but I entered off of this fair value gap. Or did I enter? Hold on. Yeah, I believe that's what I entered off of. And I have to figure out the risk management for this because... Or no, that was the break of structure. Hold on. Because I'm not... What am I doing? Trying to figure out this. Okay, I'm trying to figure this out, but I do notice this though. As I was looking at this, we have this inverse fair value gap, which 5 minute went down into, and then eventually came up, which is definitely something. But the problem with that is you wouldn't enter all the way until here. So you want to enter off like a break of structure off of that. So that's where you would enter. It's all the way up here. So you wouldn't even make that much profit off. I mean, you would make a lot, but don't get me wrong. I'm trying to figure out still where the heck I found an entry. I know I didn't. Oh, I think, okay, right here. I'm pretty sure this is what I was looking at then. I mean, it has to be. Was it this? No, can't. I'm trying to figure this out. You know what? I might have been looking at the 30-second on accident. Alright, this may be what I was looking at. I'm not really sure, but boom, retracement. And then we get a break. I don't know. I do remember seeing a break, like everything. Whatever. And then I was targeting. So I figured out. I'm going to quickly do something here. So, okay, so my stop loss was at around 12.25 points, and the max drawdown was about $795. So I'm just curious. This should be, I tried calculating it. This should be like I don't want to risk more than 900. But let's just see how, okay, so it's about, oh, so it's not. So 12.25 is only about, what was it, like 500? 15 points is 700 off more. See, and also with this, so I couldn't trade, like, I couldn't trade, just, like, selling half I can only afford one contract, so that's the unfortunate thing about this. That's why I'm like, I like SPY more. It's just I need more capital to actually make serious. Because look, one trade $2,000 versus the whole week of SPY I only made. Let's get into SPY now. But versus SPY I only made, what was it, like? I'm not really sure. I think the plan for ES though will be to wait. So if I did enter whatever right here, the plan will be to have at least a, sorry, not this, at least a 1.5 risk to reward, max 15 points, and I'm gonna, based on structure, but at least a 125 risk to reward to the next, but I'm gonna target the next area of liquidity that's at least a 1.5 risk to reward. And I'm gonna test that out on Monday or whatever. I'm also gonna try to get a funded account going soon, so I'm gonna try the challenge. I know technically I'm not profitable yet, but I'm not trying to be overconfident or anything. Things are going good, so, and I'm not like, I'm not necessarily happy about that. I haven't done anything yet, okay? I'm down real money still, so it doesn't matter. You know, it's just a demo account. But for SPY though, my strategy works a lot better, and it worked today really nicely. But the reason why I got stopped out at break even was because I missed the initial entry because I was trading ES, and then I went over SPY because I was like, screw this. I don't know how the ES, how this futures thing works, so I just entered late. But if I was actually trading this, I would, hold on. So we had breaker structure right here on the 5 minute. If I was actually trading this, I would mark out that. Or I drew that line on the break even. I would go into here. See, I think it's okay if a fair value gap gets pushed down a little bit, like a tiny bit. I think that's fine. I mean, I don't know, who knows, but see, we also have this inverse though that they like, bro. Wait, did we also get an inverse here that got? Yeah, boom, look at that. Same thing happened, inverse fair value gap. Oop. So that's something I could also, I probably could have entered off of here. Probably would have, honestly. But then again, break a structure here. Where did I enter anyway? Oh, see, I sold where I would have actually entered. But I swear there was like something, dude. Break a structure happened right here. guess here, 1230. It said. We have a fair value gap here. We have fair value gap here. Okay, so it pushed down into. But I bought it late though. I was watching this and I was like, I would have entered so much earlier. So I bought it here, right? And then I set my stop. Below this fair value gap. I don't get it. This market's, this has to be wrong. This has to be wrong, bro. This has to be wrong. Anyway, if I were to trade this right now, I would wait probably, yes, until that 5-minute inverse gets retraced into. Then I'll go into the 5-minute, wait for break of structure, and then enter it here. And I would target, I would probably put my stop, yeah, pretty, that's a lot though. That's the 5-minute, I mean, that's a huge, that would not even get hit. I wouldn't even be able to get 2.0 right there. Yeah, that would not work. Probably target like, yeah, probably below that wick right there. Yeah, I'll target below that wick, and then I would definitely target this high. What the heck? Then target this high first, 1.5. Move on here for 2.4, and then I'll move on to this high last, which would never get hit. But I would not get stopped out, so I would end up selling 250. Boom, right there. So strategy would work yesterday on SPY 2. Unfortunately, what happened was for some reason, I mean, it worked. I made $100. As you can see, I bought here, entered there, sold at break even before price went down and went back up. And I honestly like figured that was gonna happen or whatever, but stuck to my discipline. And then so going forward next week, I may or may not get with a funded prop firm, or I may or may not get with the futures prop firm. And if I do, I'm following the stream strategy, man. I'm looking for either a 1-minute fair value gap that gets reintroduced, blah, 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 blah. Or, see, like, this was a perfect inverse right here yesterday. And I don't even think I noticed it. Boom. Boom, perfect. Perfect right there. Do that. Yes, you would enter. You wouldn't even enter until here. But let's just test it out. If I did enter right here, once we had that break of structure, how much would I make? Let's test it out. Right? Oh, screw this. Where is it? Okay. Here's how I would trade it now. Yeah, we can't go lower than that. I would love to, you know, we can't go lower than that. So, like, realistically, yeah, I just can't go lower than that. Realistically, I would put my stop probably below these lows, right? But it's too far from me right now. So 15 is the most I can go. And I would probably target I said at least a 1.5, so I would target right here. Let's see if it would get hit. I don't know. I honestly don't remember. Yep, got hit. Boom. So, the woodwork yesterday. I love when it works. It's so nice. It was like at 1,000 or something, right? With a 1.65 ratio. But if I see that's the thing that bothers me though. You cannot tell me that there is no entrage here. And I need to learn it, because I will. I'm still learning. There's gotta be a way to capitalize more often. I need to find the bottom of these moves more. But the thing is though, that's like saying, oh, this could be it. But there was never a fair value gap or anything, you know. I mean, there was this one that got pushed past. We never broke structure, yeah. And then look what happened. So, but is there? I'm trying to figure it out if I can. I don't know. Maybe I can figure out my own strategy. I mean, that would be nice. It's gonna take work though to build more on it. But had I, and I am noticing a kind of a pattern here. But had I got this move off one contract, if I can figure this out, somehow, sky's the limit, man. I gotta figure this out. How do I figure this move out right here? I mean, we had a fair value gap, boom. We have another fair value gap, boom. Another fair value gap, boom. I mean, there's clear momentum. We didn't even have a single fair value gap here. So maybe it's not always gonna be a retracement. Where was that other day that I traded? Fair value gap here. I mean, but you can't just think it's the bottom, because like here I could say, oh, maybe this is the bottom. No, we never get anything like that. You gotta find the actual moves, bro. And this is the day I didn't trade. Okay? And that's the real reason why I think I'm actually making progress, because I did not trade this day. Does this look like good trading conditions to you? No. And I didn't trade that day because it was terrible. It's horrible. Look, 3 moves out, boom. I would love to be able to figure out how to capture this top, but honestly, if I'm making 1,000 confidently, maybe that's better than being semi-confident down here. Because I mean, maybe there's some way to figure it out. There's some pattern. There's something that I could do to figure out how to get lower down here. Because my strategy didn't hit all the way until here. All the way until, I mean, that's in itself is a huge move. It didn't even repeat it. Yes, I would have made, barely. But we're gonna keep going with it. Yeah, this week I'm up. I don't even want to say it because I got lucky. I honestly got lucky yesterday. I got lucky with I like my strategy though with SPY, which I could probably use on Nasdaq if I had enough capital, but I don't right now. So, but yeah, next week the plan will be to keep I'm gonna take just for whatever. I'm gonna take probably a trade on SPY and then one on ES, just to practice futures. And if it's not working out for me, if I'm better with stocks, I'm gonna just stay with stocks. You know, I'm not gonna force myself to do something that doesn't work. You know. But yeah, that's the plan. So yeah, I'll see you next week.